My cabbage steaks are always a hit, and they're so easy, so healthy, and delicious. So first, I'll just take off the outsides, the sides that are looking pretty rough. Get my cabbage down to the clean portions. All right, that's about it. I had already discarded some before. And now I'm going to cut this so that I can have flat sides. And it's very easy from this point forward. Just cut into about 3/4 inch slices. We're going to make them look like a steak normally would. You see what I have there? About 3/4 inch slices. All right. Oh, cabbage is just so good. Prepared so many different ways. I just love it. I like it steamed in chicken broth. I'm going to line my pan with parchment paper. I do this with all of my baked goods and space them nicely apart. Now, here's where the seasonings come in. Lots of extra virgin olive oil. And yes, you can use a brush, but right now I'm going to use my fingers. All right, my hands are clean. I'm going to use my fingers and smooth all of this in. And now let's get our other seasonings. Salt is important with cabbage. Lots of salt, unless you're on dietary restrictions, lots of salt. And pepper. The seasonings are what are so important with cabbage. You gotta have these seasonings in there because cabbage is kind of plain unless we snazz it up just a little bit. All right, so we have our salt and pepper. Now, smoked paprika, and I happen to love smoked paprika. This gives it a little bit of a pop. I'm a fan of smoked paprika. I don't use regular paprika that much, to be honest with you, because I like this little extra punch that smoked paprika has. All right, and then finally, let me get a spoon, some minced garlic. I'm gonna smooth that all on top. My oven is preheating at 350 degrees. All right, and we're almost there. So I'll take a little break and pop these in, and we'll be back. At 30 minutes, I pull them out and tested the inner core to see if this has begun cooking through, and they feel pretty good. So I flip them. This time I'm going to do my salt and pepper again, and this time, instead of garlic, minced garlic, I am going to do garlic powder. Okay, that was another 15 minutes after I flipped them. So now we're looking pretty good. Like I said, we've got a nice moister inner core now. Now here is something that is completely optional. If you go lighter on the salt, you can add everything seasoning, bagel seasoning, which is really a good topping. At this point, this is when I like to top with butter. A little bit of butter on each cabbage steak. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these in. I have my oven right now set at broil. I'm going to pop these in for just a couple of minutes to get a nice crisp on them. So that will give them hopefully a nice little crunch. Now, I love salt and I love bagel seasoning, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to mine here. Like I said, since you've gone heavy maybe on the salt initially, you might not want to add this. Now, another optional, hot pepper flakes to top it off. If you can't hold the spice well, you don't do well with spices, then forego the hot pepper flakes. All right? Okay, we'll be back with the final result. And this is the way I like mine. You adjust your temperature accordingly. I like them super charred, but just watch your broiler. I love this. I eat my cabbage like this. I love my onion rings like this. I love my French fries like this. Let's take a little bite and just see what it tastes like. Hot out of the oven, topped with butter on this side. So let's just see. Come on, tiny bite. Hot. That is so good, so tasty, absolutely delicious. The blend of spices works so beautifully. Don't forget the butter on the opposite side. And I will see you next time from Sherry's Test Kitchen.